Hello, hello. How is everybody doing tonight? Welcome in, Allie. Welcome in, Frost. And welcome in, Crimson. Thank you very much for the 50 Mira. How are you all doing tonight? Apologies again for the slightly late start. To be fair, it ended up not being as late as I was worried it was going to be, but it was still a late enough start that I'm like, yeah, I should probably inform them. Thank you for the Hydrate AOD, and Frost, I didn't mention it earlier, but thank you for reminding me to take my pills. Friendly reminder to chat if you need to take your pills. So I did something slightly different on boot and just clicked the continue from last save button, which just brought me straight into the game. Which, you know, fair enough. Okay. Do you want to just start upgrading some people? Maybe. You know, one of these days I should actually, like, just off-screen. Maybe even on-stream, who knows. Just grind up sepiths so I can upgrade everybody. Nope. You, yes, you, yes. Yes, and no. There. Everybody's as upgraded as much as I think I can. What's up? Well, Crimson, we're gonna save Fiona. You know, the other Fiona is an ogre. I've been assured this one isn't. Assured by who? Assured by absolutely zero people.
Fiona!
You're mad they really hid character backgrounds with some characters in Sky Third behind the doors?
And your friends
Yeah.
are with you too.
I mean, granted, if you're going for all the doors anyways, which I imagine most people would be at that point, you're probably gonna see them. But yeah, they did.
It's good to see you're safe, Fiona.
Hey, Fiona. Your knights in shining armor are here.
I don't know how I can possibly begin to thank you.
By not turning into an ogre at night.
And just look at you, Elliot. You've grown so much since I last saw you.
It's been like, what, 3
I'm
months?
so proud of you.
Silence, girl! Do you have any idea of the situation you're in?
Yeah, she's being rescued.
And that goes for the rest of you too! Don't come any closer! That is, if you value her life.
What is with the rolling of the R's? This has just been a thing going on with this guy.
No, Fiona!
You learned something about analysts that blew your minds? Nice.
There is nothing noble in using a hostage as a shield. Have you no sense of shame? Get that filthy sword of yours away from her at once!
I told you this voice actor putting in work. He is.
I think you're the one who doesn't understand the situation that they're in. If you put so much as a scratch on her, you can forget your chances of getting out of here unharmed.
You can forget your chances of getting out of here at all.
And it looks like the Jaegers your boss hired aren't here. So you can kiss any backup plans you've got up your sleeve goodbye. You can surrender peacefully, or you can walk out of here with one less hand. Your call.
You know what? I don't think a bracer should be threatening to chop off somebody's hand, but I guess she's not technically a bracer anymore, is she, chat? She has a lot of connections in the Bracers Guild still, but she's a teacher now.
You talk big now. but you're going to regret ever setting foot in the Twin Dragons Bridge!
Are we? Of course we have to fight giant monsters instead of just fighting him. Geyser Dovin.
What? Are these like the ones we fought underneath Bereahard?
No, these are more highly trained. Please, be careful!
Those are no ordinary beasts. Go forth, Geyser Dovins! Tear them to shreds with your ferocious fangs!
They
We're
are
going to
the
have to
different
take
beasts
them out.
now.
Right.
Stay there, Fiona. We'll save you as soon as we've taken care of this.
This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
Let's move.
I can't summon Valimar in the middle of a building.
All right, let's
How
do
dare
this.
you?
Leave it to me.
Way to utilize your zero arts, dummy.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
What's a little property damage in war, right?
I've got it. My turn.
What status effects is seal? One day I'll remember which status effects are attached to which particular thing.
And done. Got it.
An opening!
2300 damage. Ow.
Leave this to me.
Followed by a counterattack. Just 2% stat downs.
They're off guard!
You're done. My
Ow.
turn. Here I go. Got it.
An opening!
My turn.
Probably heal up Fee.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Ow.
Of course.
You're glad you're playing Sky the Third on easy? Oh. Yeah, even on normal, some of those fights can be very difficult. I'm thinking of a particular fight near the end of the game. I'm not gonna tell you who, obviously, but yeah.
Here.
Like, bro, you killed 3 of my characters. I'm on easy, right? It'll
Here we
happen.
go. All right, let's do this.
Understood! Leave this to me. Shatter!
Missed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Should have been paying attention.
Uh-oh.
Of course.
Thelis? You don't have Thelis. Are you inside the Holy Breath? You are not. I should still probably go for
Focus activate.
Holy Breath, but...
Here I go.
Wait, I just centered that on Reen instead of her. Oh, I'm fucked. No, if I... Hold on. Hold up, chat. Hold up a minute. If I do that... No!
Thanks.
Well, that did not go according to plan.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye,
I wasn't
Laura.
strong enough.
Let's move.
I forgot just how little range items have normally.
Yeah.
I think you're enjoying it more with the doors
You
because
have
you
my
know the
thanks.
future stuff. Well, it was made as an epilogue to,
Of course.
whatchamacallit, the Sky Trilogy. Fear, Laura.
Now.
You have my thanks.
Let me help.
Thanks.
Thank you for the auto heal.
I'll handle it.
Unlike someone playing it without the context of the other games, something that happens with Zin. I mean, fair, but also, it builds up intrigue if you haven't played the other games. It's one of the things that I do really like about the series. It almost feels like you can play each individual arc in almost any order. And sometimes it's either building up the suspense about what's going to happen next, and sometimes you're like, ooh, I know what's happening there.
Laura, let's finish this.
Understood.
I'm not done yet. Now!
I'll back you up.
You immediately
Leave
knew
this
what
to
it
me.
was leading to as Zin and Kilika? Yeah. Makes sense. I didn't know, but that is okay. Also, don't think I didn't see you there, Black Rose. I see you there. Call allies.
I'll handle it.
Uh-oh. Well, now I'm definitely glad that I haven't used anybody's S-Break yet. Because I imagine
Here I go.
that's going to be quite important for clearing out the trash.
An opening.
Why are you
It's my
spending
turn.
your follow-up attack on that? You haven't found the minigame with the mouse yet? Fair. Fair. Thank you for the stretch, Black Rose. You did the tournament. Yeah. Yeah, the tournament's good. I don't think I did all the levels of that tournament.
Rest in peace.
Maybe one day I'll go back and do the rest of them,
Here
but
I go.
I didn't do all of them yet.
Here goes. Overdrive.
Okay. Instacraft Arts. You're both weak to Earth. Got it.
Huh.
Of course. Now.
9k damage a
Let's
pop.
move.
Beautiful. Wait, I thought they said that these could stack. Maybe I misunderstood what that meant. Did you like Zin when I played Sky? I mean, I didn't really use him very much. I've used him a lot in Sky 1. I think whatchamacallit, whatever the equivalent to Adamantine Shield, the just null any hit, was very important in that game. And frankly, I should probably have it equipped here. Earthwall, yeah, that was it. But by the time Sky 2 came around, I feel like they nerfed that skill by giving it so much delay that I'm like, yeah, I can't exactly use this anymore. I mean, I still probably should have been using it, but I didn't.
Now's our chance.
I'll back you up.
Double crack. Ow, ow.
Should have been paying attention.
Leave this to me.
You still have 18,000 HP. Yikes. Your magic damage is not very good.
Shatter!
Okay, 6,000 damage.
Let's move.
Can I barely sneak in both? Damn, there might be like a semi-pixel where that's doable.
Second form. Bam! Now!
I'll back you up. It's my turn.
Ew. That's gross.
Blessing of the moon.
I think we kind of have to do this. Oh, hey, it hits everybody. And this might kill this particular... No, he just increases defense. Maybe not. It might kill. I don't think so, but it might. Cool, it did kill him.
Too slow. Of course.
Ow. Let's Holy Breath,
Leave this to me.
and then True Armor Breaker.
Shatter! Now's our chance.
You're done. This is bad. Let's get this over
Then
with.
Burst.
Leave this to me.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Understood.
Thanks.
You have my thanks.
This is bad.
I keep forgetting that she doesn't have
Arcus, activate.
You have my
Chrono Drive anymore. Oh god, that was awful. And then I just
Here I go.
panic popped my S-Craft. That might have gotten her killed again. Never mind. He's just
My
going
turn.
for a setup turn. I am A-okay with this.
All right, let's do this.
Leave this to me.
Here I go.
Mean.
Arcus, activate. Ha! Should have been paying attention.
Onward. Shatter!
10k. Oh! And B's
Evil
dead.
will fall before my blade.
It's okay. She still gets partial experience. And she even leveled up,
I did it.
despite being dead. Ooh, Gale EX. Area large. Seal 60%.
I'm so glad. Done.
Not bad.
I've got this.
I've got it!
Analyze, balance down, strength and art strength. Oh, okay, so that's how they're going to differentiate their detectors. He'll lower their strength, she can lower their defense. I forgot to use, or I didn't use detector as much as I probably should have that fight.
This can't be happening.
There.
We did it!
Thank goodness. You're all okay.
I think it's about time you toss that sword aside, don't you?
I'm not finished yet.
Oh yeah, Crimson. you tend to know a lot about like voice actors and stuff. Do you know who voices this particular
Hey,
provincial army officer?
There's more of them.
You're only delaying the inevitable. Give up and surrender.
Silence! You should be the one surrendering.
You're not sure? Dang.
If this commoner's life means anything to you, then
Enough of this nonsense!
Who are we getting saved by this time? Neidhart!
Uh-huh.
that's... Whoa!
ah!
He took out 2 of those guys in one swing.
Yeah!
It's Dimitri.
Fiona!
Instructor Neidhart!
I mean, Neidhart.
I'm pleased to see you all again.
Oh, does he voice Dimitri from, like, Fire Emblem Three Houses? Or a different Dimitri? Major Neidhart.
But I'm no longer your instructor. So you should address me as Major Neidhart now.
Oh, you were making a joke. Got it.
You haven't changed.
How very you, Major.
I guess he does kind of look like him.
Well, look who showed up to steal all the glory. Good to see you alive, Major Neidhart.
Likewise.
Fiona, are you okay?
Nope, she's dead.
It's okay. I'm perfectly fine. Thank you, Elliot, for coming to save me. For being okay.
Is he, though?
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm happy you're okay too. I was so worried.
Thank you, each and every one of you. How could I ever possibly repay you?
100,000 Mira. Per person.
We're just glad that you're all right.
Getting to hear you play the piano again is all the thanks I need.
I mean, she could also join us on the Courageous. She could help us there.
The Lieutenant General should have this fortress under control before long. You can relax, at least for now.
That's good. With that, Twin Dragon's bridge fell with minimal conflict. And fortunately, they were able to rescue Fiona unharmed. Behind the voice actors says Patrick Sates. For who? For Neidhart or for the provincial army officer? Following the battle, the 4th Armored Division occupied the base, and the soldiers who were stationed there were forced to retreat back to Celtic. However, Celtic was ill-suited as a base, and they quickly abandoned it, edging farther south. They eventfully joined forces with those stationed with Bereahard, and together they strengthened the city's defenses. The roll the R guy. Gotcha, because he has a lot of fun with that. He has a lot of fun with that particular voice. The 4th Armored Division, meanwhile, chose not to pursue them, electing only to free Celtic. And as another Noble Alliance force was stationed along the route to Trista, the stalemate between the two armies resumed. Hey, we should be able to go back to Celtic now if we want to. After, this is done. Patrick Sates, yep. Okay, wait. Okay. So he's the same guy who's, Vulcan and Zin in the previous games. I don't know if he's still Zin in the future games or if Zin even comes back. I'm guessing he does based on what you said earlier, but I don't know for sure.
Thank you again for rescuing me.
But your princess is in another castle.
I don't know what I would have done if not for you.
Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined Her Highness coming to my daughter's rescue. I am truly humbled. How can I possibly repay the kindness you have bestowed upon my family?
You needn't repay me for a thing, General. We're all just glad that everything ended without incident.
Thankfully, yeah.
By the way, that was pretty slick timing on your part, Major.
I waited until the second dogs had arrived so I could steal all the spotlight.
I thought you'd been acting separately from the 4th Armored Division all this time.
Indeed. We were told you were in Western Erebonia.
That's correct, actually. I was away getting in contact with the other divisions, the 7th included.
Ooh.
Yesterday, however, I caught word that Miss Craig had been moved here. As soon as I heard the news, I hurried here in record time.
Aw, you're so sweet, Nightheart.
Aw.
Not at all. I simply did as anyone in my position would.
Anyone in your position, Nightheart?
Huh? What's up with those two? He's got the hots for her.
I mean, I was alluding to that, Fee, but you didn't have to say it outright.
Huh? But they've known each other for ages, though.
Still, it's unlike you to act on a whim, Nightheart. Perhaps it's a sign you're becoming more flexible as a soldier, and I mean that in a good way.
I do realize that, but it was in part due to receiving some guidance from a rather peculiar source. And having discovered a way into the base thanks to that, I resolved to make use of it.
He's got the hots for him, I can tell. Yep.
A peculiar source?
Kinda like with us and that weird guy.
Do you mean...
Hooded man.
You wouldn't happen to be referring to a suspicious hooded man, would you?
As it so happens, I am. Is he an acquaintance of yours?
Well, acquaintance is a strong word.
It's about as strong of a word as you can probably use to describe him, but yes.
Suspicious is right, though.
Now you've got me curious.
Well, leaving him aside for the time being, the 4th Armored Division will be assuming control of the Twin Dragons Bridge from this point forward.
Yes.
Leave everything here to us. You need only to focus on deciding your next destination. Should you require any supplies, you may want to stop by Keldic before leaving.
Thanks, Dad.
We are pretty short on supplies, so that sounds like an excellent idea in my book.
While you may have ended up fighting alongside the Imperial Army this time, I do feel that there is significance in you continuing to act as a third faction. I will be wishing you well.
Thank you, Major.
Right back at. Catch you later, Fiona.
Bye. Be safe.
We will. Last time Patrick voices in was in Sky the Third. Gotcha. After saying their goodbyes, Class 7 left those of the Twin Dragons Bridge behind. As per Lieutenant General Craig's suggestion, they chose to stop by at a newly liberated Keldic. And while the Courageous was being resupplied, they decided to walk around and check up on the townsfolk. If I recall, Becky is here in Keldic. And maybe someone else? Was it Rosine? I think Rosine was here too. I know we've run into Rosine. I'm just not 100% sure if it was here or somewhere else. Well, we should be all set up on supplies for now. The townsfolk all seem pretty relieved now that the provincial army's gone too. So glad everything went well. We still have some time until we have to leave. I know Becky and Rosine are somewhere around here. Maybe I should catch up with them. I was right, it was Becky and Rosine. I'm kind of curious as to what the rest of the gang is up to, too. Bonding points, yay! Will be allocated to you on stopover days. To advance this day, choose to board the Courageous. Got it. For the duration of the stopover day, Kelda's town map can be accessed by pressing the square button. Cool. How many do I have? 5? And I can hang out with basically any of the members of Class 7. As well as the teacher and Toa. Hey, Eustace. Hey, Emma. Before we do any of that, though... Hey, Becky. Time for my terrible, vaguely... European accents. Oh, perfect timing, Green. Hey there, Becky. You're looking much better than the last time we saw you. Becky with the good hair. Sorry. Hey, you got yourself to thank for that. You lot went and absolutely just mental over at the Twin Dragons Bridge, didn't you? Can't believe you did not tell me that you'd be doing that beforehand. We couldn't exactly enter Keldic. We still wouldn't have done that if we could have, but you know. Sorry about that. But yesterday was the first chance we've had to come to Keldic in a long time. What, does this mean you're up for coming with us? I have played Tales of Arise, correct. I've beaten that one. Arise and Symphonia are the only two that I've actually, like, beaten. I've played a lot of Abyss as well as a decent amount of Vesperia. But, yeah. He voices Zephyr. Gotcha. The one that takes in Alphen. Yep. Damn right. I've gathered a bunch of stuff for the lads over at the Grand Market, so I'm ready to go. I will not take no for an answer to. I didn't think you would. More than glad to have you aboard. We landed the Courageous not far from here, so I can introduce you to everyone Nah, need for that. I'm in it now. Time to brush up on my merchant skills while I've got the chance. That wee daft Hugo will never know what hit him. Nice to have her back in high spirits. I'll give her the rundown of everything on the ship later. Yay! Becky was welcomed aboard the Courageous. Yas! Is Becky a Yas queen? You should have given her... My accent attempt is very poor. Hey, I already have that one. Give me one that I don't have, kid. There's a wrestler in WWE named Becky Lynch. Checks out. And she's Irish. Again, there was a vague attempt to be like Irish / Scottish / whatever, and it kind of some weird mix of the three. The three being Irish, Scottish, and whatever, obviously. Hey, $18,000. It's okay if you had her talk. You couldn't even tell she's Irish. Fair. I don't think there's anything new for it. She kind of lost it. Oh. Okay, Rosine. You're not Millie, I'm in a church? That's not what I would have expected. You're not Sister Rosine. Or she's just good at sounding American. Fair. There's Rosine. How nice to see that you've been in good health since we last met. I was admittedly a little worried. After our last parting, I hadn't heard so much as a whisper about your whereabouts. You know, like Tom Holland or Henry Cavill. True. When you hear them talk, you're like, wait, they're British? I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to worry you. And coming off of that might not be the best bargaining tactic, but could we tempt you to join us on the Courageous? We're trying to build a crew of as many Thor's students as possible right now. Me? I'm afraid not. While I'd like to, I feel as though I'm making significant progress as a medicine maker here. I'm not saying I won't ever be able to join you. I'm just afraid I must ask you to wait a while. Is that alright? That's fine with us. We'll all come back and catch up again later. Still, let me give you something to help you in my absence. I hope they'll prove useful. Hey, get some healing items. Thanks. I'm sure they will. Henry Cavill was the one who surprised me the most. Fair. Yeah, no, I don't listen to him outside of the occasional, like... I think I've seen a few episodes of The Witcher. And then I've seen his Superman movies, and that's like it. Okay. Let's go check out the market. Do you have any new Gambler Jack 1 books? You do! Given that Fee is actively a part of my party now, should we get her some kitty ears? What do you think, chat? Yes, do it? Okay. Yeah, makes sense. There you go. So when you see Allie, they can match. Got it. For a second, I thought you were talking about the Allie that's one of my mods here on Discord. And I'm like, wait, huh? What? Hi, Toa. I'm not going to talk to you just yet. I might talk to her later, but not right now. Oh, Altina. Gotcha. I really do need to do a money grind. Not having a lot of money is kind of a pain. Who's back here? Elliot? Last time you saw her, I said she looked like a cat with her hoodie. That's fair. And the cat ears on it. I know they call her the Black Rabbit. So, like, I think that's... I recall pointing out that, like, no, she's a rabbit or something like that. Hey, Laura. It's been quite some time since we were last here. But no matter how long I'm away, I don't think I'll ever be able to divorce this place from my memories of our field study. You can say that again. Man, we had no idea what we were in for back then, did we? We sure didn't, chat. Pretty sure that she has, like, this whole cat girl thing. We really have grown a lot. That we have. We owe our transformation to the experiences we've shared with and the people who have supported us along the way. We should be careful not to forget the debt of gratitude we owe each and every one. Should I stay here and rest with Laura for a while? Yeah. Can I join you for a while, Laura? By all means. Perhaps you'd like to order something as well. Yeah. We'll order something. Guess I'll have some tea too. Reen, who are you talking to? Reen. Reen, who are you looking at? Excuse me. Oh, okay. He had to call over a waiter. I'm like, wait, what? Hey there. What do you be having? Oh, I wasn't aware you were taking orders as well. He's looking at Ren. Actually, our waitress seems to have disappeared. Oh, I sent her out to run some errands. We're still kind of packed, though, so I'm on the floor for now. Really? That must be exhausting. You're telling me, Reen. Well, you get used to it after a while. Anyway, what can I get you? You know how she yep, exactly. Reen, shall we? You read my mind. We have a proposal for you. Chat. This is a very different type of game than what I was expecting, isn't it? Would you be willing to let us assist you until Luis returns? Down! Down. You sure? I'd hate to make you work when you should be relaxing instead. Not that kind of proposal. Are you sure about that, Crimson? Like you said, it does look like you're kind of swamped at the moment. This is a good opportunity for us to pay you back for your hospitality during our field study, too. I'm pretty sure she was already compensated for that with this thing called money. But sure thing, Reen. If anything, I'm the one who owes you for your help. But if you're willing to give it a shot, who am I to say no? Come round the back. I'll show you how to handle some of the more basic tasks. After their crash course in food service, Reen and Laura began helping out at the inn. I think that's illegal, chat, because they do not have their food certification cards. Food handlers certification cards. Rena was on duty at the counter while Laura served as Luisa's stand-in until she returned. Well, well, well. Color me surprised. Good going, guys. This'll be a nice way to repay Margot. And on that note, beer me up, champ. Mind doing me a favor and not getting plastered while I'm on duty? I need a coffee and a carbonara for table 3. Coming right up. On a scale of 1 to 10, how embarrassed is she about this? Answer, like a 12. If only I could get rid of the display and take a better picture. Well, aren't you adorable? I must admit, this attire makes me feel rather self-conscious. Well, we're taking a screenshot anyways. I don't think I've ever seen you wear an apron before. Hit the alarms, maid Laura. I repeat, we have maid Laura. Exactly. Oh, one thing I loved was Olivier calling back to when he got drank by Sarah. Yeah. You look cute, though. It suits you. Oh, please. There's no need for that. More importantly, we should probably get back to work. We did volunteer, didn't we? Got it. She does look cute, though. At some point, while the two were working, a group of girls came rushing to the store to cheer Laura on after catching wind of her waitressing exploits. And while this made her feel much more self-conscious, she still kept working diligently, a rosy tinge coloring her cheeks. He said, I learned that in my travels in Liberal. I'm like, yes. Yes, you did. You almost died. Soon after, Louise had returned from her errands. That was actually kind of fun, despite how hectic it was. It was nice of her to give us a dessert and tea afterwards, too. Indeed, it was a rewarding experience. I want to see a drinking contest between Shara and Sarah. I get the feeling Shara would win. Well, regardless, as long as neither of them are going up against Aina. Aina will outdrink both of them combined and then go back to work. And not be drunk. It's crazy. Walking around in here brought back memories of our field study, too. Like our minor dispute here. Do you remember? Yeah, I do. You asked, do you like the path of the sword? I still think back to that question sometimes. I've also caught myself asking such things to myself since then. The path our blades will lead us down is uncertain, but we should both endeavor. We should both endeavor to improve ourselves regardless. Sorry about that. Yeah, agreed. Your bond with Laura strengthened. It goes above 5 in this game? Ooh. Rena and Laura reached Link level 5. Endeavor. Rush 2. That's a character that Patrick Sates voices. Oh, that is him, isn't it? Thinking about it, yeah. It's been a while since I've seen MHA, but yeah, that does sound like his voice, doesn't it? Being a waitress was quite the experience. Stirred up a lot of memories for me, too. We may have grown significantly since our first field study, but ample room remains to continue to do so. The #1 hero, Endeavor, Eiji Todoroki. Wasn't he number 2? Oh, hi again, Anton. I went all the way to Corellia Fortress and still couldn't find any clues. Where are you, Ricky? Hi, Celine. Yeah, but some things happened. Gotcha. It's been a while since I've seen my hero, so... Hey, people. Noise levels down a little, please. cat trying to sleep here. The way they're hooting and hollering, you'd think the war was over. Well, they were just freed from a brutal tyrant. Let them have their moment. Not big spoilers, really. Fair. But it's not like we're using today for anything but rest, right? I guess things did turn out okay. All Might retired. Gotcha. You guys meshed pretty well with Valimar, too, so try to keep that up for next time. But don't do anything too crazy, got it? Okay, bonding point 1 spent. He hated it. Fair. Yeah, I can imagine Endeavor only becoming number 1 because the previous number 1 decided he doesn't want to be a hero anymore. Or couldn't be a hero anymore. I think I vaguely recall him retiring too. I guess it just didn't click to me that that meant that Endeavor became number 1. Planning on hitting the town? Allah. I almost called her Amaria. It'd be like if Kaiba became the king of games because Yuki retired. Kaiba would absolutely fucking hate that. Planning on hitting the town, Emma? Oh, hello, Reen. Something like that. I was going to take a little walk over to Lunaria Nature Park. Oh. This wouldn't have anything to do with Celine and I sensing higher elements last time we were there, would it? Yes, actually. She told me all about it. Think it was Season 3? That sounds about right. I remember that I saw Season 3. The last thing that I vagueliest remember was a guy who could walk through walls, but his clothes couldn't. I don't remember his name. It was at the end of the season, though. I thought it might be a good idea for me to go and take a look for myself. That's Mirio. Or is it Mario? One of the big 3. Yeah, that was it. It shouldn't be too much trouble for me. The monsters around there aren't especially challenging. Might be a good idea for me to tag along with her anyways. Yeah, probably a good idea, Reen. I'm more than confident you'll be able to take care of yourself, but would you be opposed to some company? I'd like to see how the park is doing now myself. By all means. I'd be happy to have your company. Well then, shall we? Together, Reen and Emma stepped out onto the highway and walked to the park. He's with the guy who can turn his body into whatever he eats. Ugh, that sounds gross. Something certainly is out of balance here. And I can sense the presence of the higher elements as well. Fortunately, their effect seems to be limited within the park itself. You don't think there could be a cryptid here like Lorngren Castle, do you? Well, I don't sense one now. The higher elements are only present in the park itself, so I think they're here as a result of the chaos in Erebonia, particularly because this area is close to a spirit vein. But I can't offer you any guarantees that the surrounding area won't be affected in the future, though. Emma? No, it's just how he uses it. He usually eats sushi. Gotcha. I'm sorry. I was wondering if I might be able to calm things down a little. I think I'll try, at least. Please step away. So his arm would turn into, like, tentacles or something. Gotcha. Oh, Spirit Vein, calm the chaos of this land by the guidance of my mana. Any luck? No, unfortunately not. As I feared, my power simply isn't enough to quell a disturbance of this magnitude. And Celine's assistance wouldn't help me do any better. Oh. Well, at least you tried. Is something wrong? I was just thinking, I bet Vita would be able to do it. With the amount of power she has, she'd be able to handle something like this without even trying. Oh, right. I've always been following behind her, desperately trying to catch up. I've always admired the incredible talent she has as a witch. No, admiration isn't quite it. The truth is, I've always had an inferiority complex whenever it comes to her. I'm always comparing myself to her, always reminded of how lacking I am in comparison. Yeah, where's Erica Lindbeck? Exactly. I'm sorry. You've ended up with a weak witch like me instead of a competent one like her. If only I were stronger. If you were stronger, Emma, you would be one of the bad guys. As I am, there's no way that I'll ever be able to catch up to her. You keep saying always, Emma, but no one's born with the ability to do everything perfectly from the start. Just like with my swordsmanship, there's always going to be someone who has more experience. So rather than beat yourself up for not being matching up, you should take it one step at a time instead. Hi, Neko-chan. Welcome in. Thank you for lurking. It's good to see ya. One step at a time? Yeah. And we'll all be there. We'll all be there doing the same thing with you. And gradually, bit by bit, we'll all become more experienced and skilled at what we do. It's not something you can do overnight, but one day you'll be able to catch up with her. I suppose you're right. All we can do for now is focus on the tasks at hand and hope that it'll get us closer. Heh. I think I was just feeling a little impatient and frustrated. Don't mind me. I don't mind at all, really. We all get that way sometimes. Anyway, we've come all this way to the park. Want to walk around and relax some? How long do you think it takes for Emma to do her hair in a ponytail like that? Ooh, probably at least half an hour in the morning, if not longer. That sounds lovely. Aww. Reen and Emma then enjoyed some quality time relaxing and admiring the area around Lunaria Nature Park, before eventually returning to Keldic. You didn't care about Emma in CS1? Fair. But I really started liking her in CS2 and 3. You know, that's understandable. It shows that she had some good growth. Yeah, we'll talk to Sarah. That's fine. Keldic really knows how to brew a damn good beer. Should have known I'd find you here. Still, hard to argue she hasn't earned it. This time, anyway. She seems preoccupied the whole time we were at the Twin Dragons Bridge, too. You wanted to suggest Elisa? I still might do her bonding event. Chat, get your minds out of the gutter. What's with that stare? Nothing much, just be careful you don't end up getting so smashed you end up being left behind, okay? Don't you worry. I'm an instructor. I'd never be caught that unawares. And besides, I have years of practice. You know what? Yeah, they are the canon couple. That's true. Oh, maybe if I haul a few barrels of beer on board for when I need a little pick-me-up. Proposal denied. We're a student-run airship. You can't just haul whole kegs of booze on board. Not with that attitude, Reen. Saying unawares. Who does she think she is? Scar? Right. What a killjoy. Should I stay with her for a bit? I'm a little concerned about her. Sure. Well, just in case, I think I'm going to stay with you for a little while. I'm afraid to say I wouldn't put it past you to drink yourself under the table and somehow get left behind here. Oh, come on. You can at least rummage up a little good faith in your instructor. You think she needs to be prepared? A little bit. Oh well. Can't say I mind having some company. Margot, a mug of your best Jaeger for my a tea would be fantastic. Thanks. Yes! Boy, that hit the spot. Beer me again, Margot. Already? Aren't you chugging those down kind of fast? No problem. One quick snooze to counter the booze is all I need. Don't worry, Reen. She's relatively harmless drunk. She'll drink away, have some fun, pass out for a while, then wake up in tip-top shape. That's why most people tend to let her drink as she pleases. I've never seen her cause that much trouble while drunk, actually. Glad we're all on board with my drinking then. Hey, where's that refill? Sorry, we're all out. Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. It's hard to get a steady supply nowadays, thanks to the sad state of the grain market. Let's say Sarah would love him. Gotcha. We went all out today, and since it's a special occasion, but I'm afraid yours was the last one. You might be able to get your hands on some if you head over to the Grand Market, though. Not a main character, more like a secondary. Gotcha. Oh, baby. Fortune's on my side after all. Hey, Reen, I've got a little job for you. Join me on my quest to acquire booze. Allow me to respectfully decline. Aww. You really gonna make a drunk carry her stuff on her own? Pretty please with a cherry on top. Keep our seats, Margot. We'll be right back. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Oh well. Buy a barrel or two and I'll pay you for it later. Roger. Wait, we're really doing this? Despite Reen's objections, he was dragged to the Grand Market against his will. After finding and buying some barrels of Celtic's special brew, the poor boy was then asked politely to carry them all the way back. Oh, those things look heavy. Are these things filled with concrete or something? Oh, come on. Man up already. We gotta hurry so I can get back to drinking. Sorry, but I'm gonna need a minute to catch my breath. Whew. Your love for alcohol never ceases to amaze. Master Cafe and Dad are the same way. They're older, though. I don't think alcoholism is as common in people as young as you. Heh. You really know how to flatter a lady, mister. I'm kind of surprised I came to like it this much myself, actually. I only ever got this way because I was copying someone else at first. Oh, would you mind if I asked who you were copying? A certain gentleman to whom I owe a fair amount. He's the type of person who'd fit right in at an empty bar, swirling his bourbon oh so tenderly. I couldn't help but look up to that image, which is how it all started. Whoops, this probably isn't a conversation to be having with one of my students, huh? Just, try to forget I said anything. It's nothing that important anyway. Heh. Well, it's not often I get to hear you talk about these things. I have to ask, though. Is this where your fondness for classy gentlemen originated from? Who knows? I'll let you figure that one out. More importantly, though, get back to carrying. I can feel myself sobering up here. On it, fair madam. God, why am I yawning so much tonight, chat? After carrying the barrels back, Reen was forced to bear witness to yet another intense drinking session. Her bond with instructor Sarah strengthened. There's nothing quite like a nice cold beer after exercising. What I wouldn't give for a stock of this stuff on the courageous. You're not filling up our hold with kegs, and that's final. Come on, I was joking! Mostly. If you say so. You know what, I think we've spoken to her every free day, so we'll talk to Fee again. Fee? I should have guessed she'd be asleep. Odd place for a nap, Fee. Now that I think about it, this was about where those Jaegers showed up last time. Maybe the worry that they might show up again tired her out. Hope she doesn't catch a cold sleeping here. I don't want to leave her here, but I don't want to wake her up either. Maybe I can carry her to a bed without her waking up. Up we go! She's gonna wake up in your arms, isn't she, Reen? I'm surprised at how light she is. I hope she's eating well enough. We might be in the middle of a war, but someone her age still needs to eat and sleep well. She's still growing. Big bro Reen, yep. Not that she's ever had an issue with sleep. She's actually built pretty well for how... Reen, that's not the sort of thing that you should be paying attention to for someone her age. It's like her muscles have developed specifically for the purpose of being useful on the battlefield. Imagine Leo sees her like this. Yep, sees him. Yep. Just holding her like this tells me a lot about the life she's led until now. You haven't made any moves on her, right? Reen? Sorry, did I wake you? It's fine. What are you doing, though? Well, you were napping in the hallway, so I figured it'd be best to let you sleep on an actual bed. So you were taking me to bed, then. Let's not say things that could wind up labeling me as a criminal. Exactly, Reen. What's up? Nothing much. I had a dream about what happened 10 years ago. Back when the boss first took me into Zephyr. Ah! I see. Might have been because you were carrying me. I wish I could see him again. I know, Fee. Looks like she was only half awake. Has she started seeing Zephyr's leader in me, though? It's true that we've essentially become Fee's new family at this point, but even then, we can't replace Zephyr for you, you know? Guess there's no need to bring it up. She'll probably have forgotten all about this when she's awake. There we go. I'll come wake her up when it's time for us all to meet up. Bond with Fee strengthens. She's out like a light. I'll have to wake her before we head out. Good idea. Alrighty. And we'll go ahead and end the bonding points here with Elisa. Hard to not get a little nostalgic being back here, isn't it? I'm thinking back on all those requests we did and the whole mess with the Grand Market last time we were here. I bet none of us would ever thought things would get this crazy back then. Oh well. No sense in taking a stroll down memory lane when I could actually walk around and look at things here. Cleo shows up out of nowhere. I ask again, you're not making any moves on Fee, are you? Exactly. Should I ask if she wants some company chat? Mind if I looked around with you? Go right ahead. Where should we start? Yeah. Rena and Elisa decided they'd go back to see the parts of town that had the biggest impact on them. Also, Black Rose, you didn't comment, so I don't know if you were here. We saw Maid Laura. It's kind of surreal thinking about how this is where it all started. Getting dragged out here and handed a bunch of requests from the townsfolk sure was something. Certainly was an interesting experience. Especially with Instructor Sarah's refusal to help us at all. Call me immature? Though it all makes sense now that we know she's a former bracer. And thanks to all those field studies, we learned how to think and operate independently. I'll never get over the name of that inn. Yeah, the Weathercock. What's immature about the word weather? Yeah, normal students wouldn't have gotten the same opportunity to learn things that way. The fact that we've overcome so much since then just goes to show what an effective method it was, though, right? Effective is right. And we can keep applying what she's taught us even now. Keldic's Grand Market sure brings back memories too. This is where things really kicked off for us. Definitely. First, there was the dispute between those merchants. And then we got caught up in that case with the bandits. I don't think I've ever questioned so many people in my life. It was tough, but our teamwork helped us pull through in the end. If we had been short by even one person, I doubt things would have gone as well as they did. Especially if you hadn't been there. You played a huge part in the whole thing. Way to inflate a guy's ego. All that's left now is the highway. Granted, we can't really go too far out. How about we take a ride on your bike? I want to see what's going on over near Trista, too. Might as well. I'll head back to the Courageous then. We even got the sidecar, so I'll grab that while I'm there. Oh, you don't need to go through all that hassle. She's gonna hug us. I'll just ride on the back to keep things simple. Chat, we are so sure, we can do that. I mean, I already have the sidecar hooked up. I bought it. That was weird. The road to Heimdall still seems really well protected, perhaps more so now. Now that they've lost the Twin Dragons Bridge, the area is probably more vital to the Alliance than ever. Can we get F's in the chat for Sunsun Elisa? She's gone for good. Is she, though? Yeah, it still doesn't look like we're getting back to Trista anytime soon. Don't worry, our day will come. It might not have been our intention, but we played a part in liberating Keldic. And we'll try and liberate Trista and the Academy the same way. I guess. That's right, we've got to think positive. We need to keep moving forward and believe that our path will take us there eventually. Exactly. They returned to Keldic, taking extra care to not be noticed by the Noble Alliance forces along the way. Bond with Elisa strengthened. I think I'm more ready than ever to take back Thors now. We can do this, Rean, no matter what it takes. In the end, we will get our home back. I know we will. Heard about the provincial army's crushing defeat. It was almost impressive just how quickly and efficiently they fled. I can't believe they're the same people who spent all day boasting about their accomplishments. Simply despicable, I say. The store really is a mystery to me. But today's the day. Time to figure out whether the stuff here is worth buying or not. Let's see, a knife designed for mincing and an orbital corkscrew. Can't tell if I'd be getting my money's worth with these. I couldn't tell ya. There's still some time before we have to leave. Should I head back to the Courageous now, though? Yes.
Leaving so soon?
Oh. It's the hooded man.
Sure. I see you remember me after all. That's quite the honor, Rean Schwarzer.
Just who in the world are you? I'm aware how you've been supporting both us and Major Nightheart from the shadows, but you're a little too suspicious for your own good.
You just remembered who this is. Gotcha.
Why do you know my name? What exactly are you trying to accomplish?
There's no need to be hasty. But the time has finally come for me to reveal my true identity to you.
It's Joshua Bright.
Ta-da!
Thomas?
'Tis I, Thomas, your favorite instructor.
Favorite is a stretch there.
What? It's certainly been a while since you've enjoyed the bliss of one of my enthralling lessons, hasn't it? I trust you've been doing well.
Why did you need to help us from hiding, Thomas? Why couldn't you have just come out? I saw him and was like, oh, I remember this.
Why are you of all people here? Wait, no. The better question is, why were you in disguise in the first place?
Exactly, Reen.
An excellent question. And fortunately, one with a simple answer as well.
I just felt like doing it.
You see, I simply wanted to avoid any trouble that might arise if anyone were to place me as one of Thor's instructors. I must be a master of disguise, because it worked so well that no one ever suspected me.
You are, in fact, too turtley for the Turtle Club.
I think I need a minute to process all of this. So you're the one who helped us back at the Twin Dragons Bridge?
For the record, chat, that is the only Master of Disguise reference that I know of.
Indeed, 'twas I. My goal was to aid you as covertly as I could manage. But there's no need to lurk in the shadows any longer. I pledge my support, my life, my love. From now on, you can sleep easier at night knowing I'll be right there.
You love that movie, Crimson? I never actually saw it.
Isn't this all a bit sudden? Though, I suppose it will be helpful to have another instructor on board.
New party member, chat? Or is he just gonna be, like, on the ship? After gladly welcoming their new allies on board, Reen and the rest of Class 7 took flight once again to assess the situation in Erebonia. Yes, monies.
Upper rank you go.
Up to the A rank,
Bonus
chat.
from the academy.
True gladiator belt, heck
Wow,
yeah.
That must have been tough. I'm so proud of you, Reen.
S rank! Heck yeah, first S rank of the game. Will it be our last? Maybe, who knows? But we got one. You said Ein, I'm like, who is that? Oh yeah, her. I got an S rank though. When did I say Ein? Hi, Thomas. Oh my! This ship is simply spectacular. There's something to captivate the eye at every turn. I've been dying to board the Courageous for quite some time. Oh, Aina. A-I-N-A. Got Aina. I've been dying to board the Courageous for quite some time, so being here now is a dream come true. Oh, right. And all my dreams were dashed the second I learned the suspicious man turned out to be Instructor Thomas. I know how you feel. So much for a super cool action hero. I don't know. He's always come across as an airhead to me, but maybe there's more to him than I thought. Instructor, what exactly made you leave Trista? Actually, it was Principal Van Dyke. He wanted me to look out for all the students who had fled the academy. Make sure they're all right, covertly lend them a hand if they were in a pickle, that sort of thing. Really? You know, it was through the principal that George and I were able to reunite with everyone too. The more time goes on, the more people we realize have been looking out for us. Itchy. Tell me about it. We have so much to be thankful for. Make sure you never forget that. Regardless, now that we've taken care of things at the Twin Dragons Bridge, I propose we resume traveling around and gathering information. Works for me. And thanks to our operation being a complete success, we should be able to land at Keldic at the bridge, too. Did you expect it to be Thomas? No. So, like Yusa said, let's get back to gathering information and helping out those in need. You got any more requests for us to knock out? Yep. Prince Oliver? Prince Oliver sent along some more. So feel free to take a look. The only princess that we really need is Princess Joshua. I'll make a mech out of you. Somehow I'll make a mech out of you. I like to put your Divine Knight skills to the test. If the opportunity presents itself, meet me in the main corridor on the Twin Dragons Bridge. We absolutely need Princess Joshua, it's true. Just getting wormed up. Terrible news, Reen. A malevolent worm has swallowed Toa whole. What would the courageous do without its darling marshmallow mascot? Okay, so that was a fabrication, but just think, what if she had been swallowed? You'd surely do your best to kill that monster, no? Oliver. Okay. I hope that's voice acted. I really hope the play is voice acted too. I don't know how. I really hope that they keep the subtle awkwardness of high school level, like a high school level drama program that was from the original. It was so good. I loved it so much. Creeping for creeps. The outdoor bath area has been host to a variety of strange things lately. While this isn't an urgent request, I would really appreciate it if you could help us, come help us investigate why. For further details, please speak with me at the front desk at the Phoenix Wings. I really want to hear Johnny doing that. Yes. Whoa! We've got all kinds of different ones this time. I certainly wasn't expecting to see one from Major Neidhart. Especially one involving Valimar. I wonder what he wants. I'm sure he'll elaborate once we're there. If we can take out care of that and the extermination request, we should be okay. These all look like so much fun. Can I come this time? Can I? You do know this isn't a game, right? Well, it's not like she can't hold her own in a fight. Why not? Anyway, let's get started. So now Milliam's forced to be in the party. Can I do you a favor and take a screenshot of Toa and her outfit and glasses and save it, please? You'll understand why I need you down the road. I have already taken that screenshot, Black Rose. I can send it to you later. Yeah, Lisa and... Oh, yeah, gotta have Fee. Fee, Fi, Fo, Fum. You now stop by Becky's Trade Shop on the 3rd floor. At this shop, some goods can be exchanged for more rare or valuable ones instead. Items that have been missed in previous chapters of the story are occasionally available to buy as curios too, so be certain to check back frequently. Yes, curios! Items on offer will change each time you enter the shop. You may even find some rare items you missed from chests elsewhere here. Perfect. Thanks, and I really don't need it. I just wanted to hang on to it. Fair. Huh? Was not too sure what to expect when setting up shop here, but it's actually not too bad. Maybe even better than the stalls at the Grand Market. I have no idea why Oh, you have an idea as to why Black Rose? Gotcha. I'm pretty sure these facilities are state-of-the-art by any standard, but she must really like those stalls. So, what are you planning on selling here anyway? Heh, I've got a bunch of rare stuff I grabbed from the Grand Market. I need to learn a thing or two about dealing in the market though, so we'll be exchanging items instead of using Mira. Taking a page out of Mitch's book. I don't mind having a second pawn shop outside of Trista. He doesn't know what he did. Fair. Well, given that you've taken the time to set all this up, it'd be downright wrong of me not to make use of it, right? Curios! Heck yeah. Buy this out. Okay, is just going down a floor good enough? Down and up, or up and then down. It is. I will definitely need to grind this up. Do I have the money for all of it? I don't know. What I do know, however, is that I'm going to keep doing this until I run out of money. Or until I'm significantly convinced that she doesn't have anything else left. Whichever comes first. I didn't realize that Eustace and Milliam would be talking to each other like that. Well, I'm definitely not caught up on books, or on Captain Jack. Gambler Jack. Captain Jack Sparrow. There's chapter 3. I do kind of wish it was just like, hey, here's a full list of everything that she has, instead of having to do this whole rigmarole. Maybe that's in one of the future games, that they actually, like, kind of fix this shop. No! Damn it. What do I have as far as step in mass? Nope. What can I sell? I guess I can sell some of these older weapons for approximately squat. So I'm still missing chapter 2 and 7, at least for Gambler Jack 2. Oh wow, is that the end of Gambler Jack 1? Maybe. There's Gambler Jack 2 Part 7. I know what you're thinking, chat. Isn't this something you should probably do off screen? And the answer to that is, I don't know, maybe. Think that's all of it, chat. Gambler Jack 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So unless I have access to Chapter 9 and just don't know it yet, I think that's all of Gambler Jack 2 that I can acquire. Let's see here. What else can I even do here? Well, I can do all of my Blade games. Oh, hey, Laura. The liberation of Celtic is a tremendous step forward on our journey to ease the suffering of the people of Erebonia. Though I must say, it was nostalgic to be back there again. It makes me want to refresh myself on the fundamentals of my training, which, come to think of it, might prove valuable. Give you one of those. I've not yet reached the part where she gives me a gift. As a thank you. Let me go through the door game, thank you. Celtic might be free of the Alliance's control, but that doesn't mean it's safe. With the 4th Division using the Twin Dragons Bridge as a base, it very well might become a war zone before long. I know we already have a lot to keep track of, but we should try to keep an eye on it if we can. You can confirm your idea was correct. Got it, got it. I want to play pool.
Then let us begin our duel.
It's time to duel.
The first move is yours.
Play Pot of Greed, set 2, reveal Exodia, win the game?
We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. We're evenly matched. The first move is yours. An excellent duel.
Oh! I was not paying any attention. Well, I still got my points. And that's what's important.
Promise you'll go easy on me? Shall we draw? And the first move is all yours, Reen. Oh, we have the same. And the first move is all yours, Reen. Ow! I wasn't expecting that. Oh, we have the same score. I'm going first. I'm going to use a bolt card. Time to use a mirror card. Oh no! This could be trouble. Sorry, I'm gonna have to use a blast card.
Ooh, I am now forced to use my force.
This could be trouble.
It really won't.
Well, how about that? Let's get started. Go on, draw a card. Guess I'm going first.
You sure are.
Blast!
Oh shit, she got rid of my force. Uh-oh.
Now you've done it. Now you've done it. Bolt!
You've fallen victim to one of the classic blunders.
One more game?
Looks like you win. You won't be so lucky next time, though.
Let the battle begin. We draw here, right? I'm first. Force!
Ooh. I have nothing. I lose here.
Looks like I win.
One, two, three, four. I declare a thumb war.
Okay, let's get this thing going.
And finally, Sarah.
Go on, draw a card. After you, my dear. Ugh, I'll so get you for that. Come, lightning! What? Wait a second!
I'll take that.
Ugh, I'll so get you for that. Come, lightning! Let
Dang!
me go.
Okay. To the bridge. Okay, looking for Major Nightheart and Guerrilla Fortress, but first, creeping for creeps, we're going to Phoenix Wings. Why do I get the feeling this is going to be another situation where a monster is actually the cause behind the perverts? Rescuing Fiona is its own reward, but I also feel as though it's helped give me a much needed confidence boost. We made a real contribution to the war this time. It feels like we'll actually have an impact on the fate of this nation. Next time I start losing my nerve, I'll just think back on this and how strong we really are. I would like to choose a destination, please. Now travel to Celtic. Now travel to Nature Park. Now travel to the Twin Dragons Bridge. Now travel to the North Kreutzen Highway by traveling south on East Celtic Highway 2. Yep.
Where do you want to go?
I would like to head north, actually, not south. North to Ymir. Hey, Parody. Hey, Cargo. And hello, you good sir. Hello there, Mr. Baggins. Ah, Master Reen. Can I presume you've come regarding my request? That's right, yes. We'd like to know more about it if you don't mind sharing. You said something super strange has been happening here lately, right? Indeed. A number of curious things have been occurring every night of late. Sometimes we get reports of people hearing strange sounds of unknown origin. And other times it's moving shadows illuminating over the walls. We even have a report of someone seeing a white shadow flying off into the sky. That certainly does sound strange. White shadow. Blue Blanc. Wait! This isn't gonna lead to the G word, is it? Oh yeah, I forgot you were scared of ghosts. I'm not scared of them. I'm just really not a big fan, that's all. I'm not seeing the difference. I can hardly blame you, little miss. Getting back to the topic at hand, do you have any idea what the cause of all these things could be? I'm afraid not. We're not even sure where to start looking for clues, in fact. I see. Well, if all these things are happening at night, then the best place to start would be here at night, right? Ooh, are we gonna sleep over? I expected you would say that. As such, all of the preparations for you to stay here have been made in advance. I do apologize you for troubling you with this when you have other pressing concerns, but would you be willing to assist us? We'd be happy to help. Really? That's wonderful news. Thank you ever so much. Should we call the others then? Yeah, we can hear more about what's been happening here once we're all here. Well, this is everyone. You said that something strange happened last night as well, didn't you, Mr. Baggins? That's correct. Purple might be the best person to explain what really happened in detail, however. Her name is Purple. Well, sure, I can help. It was around 11 at night, I believe. Having finished up work for the day, I decided to use the outdoor bath to relax. All of a sudden, I got the feeling I was being watched, but when I looked in the direction the stairs seemed to be coming from, no one was there. Yet looking at the ground, I could see freshly left footprints in the snow. I kept staring at them, puzzled as to how they even got there. Just as suddenly as before, I saw more footprints appearing, one after the other, even though there was nothing there. Which was when you ran out of the bath stark naked and screaming and got found by me. But Maple, you promised you'd keep that part a secret. I can see why you'd want to forget that. Leaving the final part of the story aside, you're suggesting those footprints were just appearing on their own? Night-night, Crimson. You have a good one. I'll see you later. How is that even possible? To be fair, this area does have a lot more spiritual energy in it, in the air than most. That means it would be the work of... So stop! Stop! Milliam's reactions are always funny. I believe the word you're looking for is annoying. She certainly knows how to liven up the proceedings. They do kind of make it hard to enjoy a good old-fashioned ghost story, though. I have 5 more hours of work. Gotcha. I'm not gonna be staying up for 5 more hours, Black Rose. At least not streaming for 5 more hours. Jeez. Well, whatever. I think it's clear what we need to do. Right. All of us will need to take turns guarding the outdoor bath tonight and see what happens. Why? I'm sorry, it's already almost 1. You sure have an interesting idea of what guarding the bath means, Reen. You can't beat an outdoor hot spring for relaxing. I'd have to agree with you there. Still, aren't we supposed to be carrying out an investigation? I kind of feel bad taking it easy like this. Huh. I don't think there's any harm in taking it easy once in a while. Indeed. Especially as our investigation requires us to be in here to begin with. There's been nothing out of the ordinary so far, though. Yeah. We were told this was a nightly thing, so I'm sure the culprit will come if we wait long enough, but... maybe our ghost just doesn't have any interest in men. Hey! You can't hog the bath all night, guys! Milliam? What in the devil are you do? You get so cute when you get flustered, Eustace. And what is that supposed to mean? Come on, Milliam. I don't know if it's appropriate for a lady to be coming in right now. I wouldn't need to be inappropriate if you guys got out on time. Oh yeah, our shift's over, isn't it? I was so comfortable in here that it slipped my mind. Heh. Okay, you win. Sorry about that. We'll get out right away. I can't believe those boys. Still, I can hardly blame them for not wanting to get out. Still, get a load of those. Might I ask to what you're referring? Well, it's said that one's breasts are a prime symbol of womanhood. I can't deny how envious I am. How'd you even luck out with the boobs that big? God damn it, Elisa. Although, I guess the same could be said for a certain drunkard who shall remain nameless. Oh, you're too kind. Want me to give yours a little massage? It's the secret to the success of these babies, you know? I'm quite alright, thank you. Yeah, your boobies are pretty big already. But you want to make them bigger, right? Come on, let's put my fingers to work. You've got nothing to lose. God damn it, Sarah. I know you're drunk, but I still want to smack you. Yes, I have. Would consistent massaging actually produce such results? Probably not. Want to try? I think I'll pass. What is this nonsense? There's the penguins. Who's there? Look over there. There's footprints, but there's no one there. How bizarre. It's a no, take a closer look. A sheep monster? Right, it's a sheep, not a penguin. Could that be the ghost we've been looking for? Eek! Looks like it wasn't alone. Is everyone okay? You have a good night, AOD. We'll talk to you later. So it really is a monster. Leave this to us and... Reen, I don't think that was really a good idea. Yeah, I think you've been a bit hasty this time. What? Reen, ready your blade. You're in for it now. I think we should focus on the monsters for now. Exactly. They're both trying to get away. Reen's punishment can wait until later. Let's follow those monsters. Pretty sure they fled this way. It'd be faster to pursue them by snowboard over foot. I'll go ahead. The rest of you can follow after me. Ooh, me and Lammy will come too. We can bash up some of those monsters easy peasy. In that case, the rest of us should split up. A few of us can follow you, Reen, and the rest of us can stay here in case any monsters pass you by. Sounds good to me. Okay, no time to waste. Let's figure out who's doing what. I mean, we've already got a pretty good party here, so let's put you there, reorganize the front lines there, but yes. I think that should do it. They don't look like they'll be too much trouble, but they're still monsters at the end of the day. Don't try to fight them on your own, Reen, okay? Understood. Catch both the creepy sheep on the snowboard. All you need to do is be just as creepy as the creepy sheep and touch them to catch them. Ew. Yeah, I didn't think that would actually work. Oh, come on. I thought for sure I would catch you there. I can't even catch up to the first one. We caught one. I mean, yeah, we'll challenge again, but also... Does jumping on the... there give you a speed boost or something? Okay, there I caught that one. Maybe the R1 button does speed you up and it just doesn't give you any sort of animation to indicate it. There we go. Wow, nice going, Reen. You caught them both. This will be a piece of cake now. It should be, but don't let your guard down until we're finished. You two aren't going anywhere. Right, you two are in trouble now. Can't just have monsters think they can waltz into the village to cause mischief without consequence. Are you okay, Reen? Sorry for the wait. Are those the two monsters we're after? Heh. Nice timing, everyone. Whoa! Giant one. What's that thing? That must be their leader. Let's do it, guys. Right!
We'll have to fight our way through. Okay. Here.
Onward! Shatter! Now's our chance!
You're done!
You know, it's supposed to be Fee getting all the unbalances, not you, Emma.
My turn.
Or not Laura. Emma can get all the unbalances she wants.
Burn to ash. Fall!
Here I go!
Wow, I'm surprised you don't have a higher efficacy for burn.
vitals. I got it!
I'll handle it.
Sorry, everyone.
Ow.
Of course! Blessing of the moon!
Thanks.
Ow. Ow.
Should've been paying attention.
Ow.
Onward! Behold the might of the Archsafe School! Radiant
Wow, I'm surprised that wasn't an insta-kill
This
on it.
isn't looking
Wow, that's a lot of HP. Or a lot of damage, I mean. You're level 83?
Here I go. Huh.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You have my thanks.
Here I go.
We have your thanks indeed. Ugh.
There. Ha! No, you don't.
Too slow. It's my turn.
Flame Tongue it is.
Now!
Because that's some good damage.
Leave this to me.
Ow.
Here I go!
And then finish. You did not finish.
Should have been paying attention.
My turn.
Thanks.
My turn.
Damn. You must have like 3 delay or less or something on him.
Huh.
Thanks.
My turn.
Ow. There we go. Didn't get any Link XP between
You still have a lot of training to do.
Fee and Laura, but that's fine. I'll cry about it later.
Success.
Not bad.
Huh? Thank goodness. Look at me go!
Buster Arm 2. Arrogant limb attacks with great force on balance 20. Nice, nice. Let that be a lesson to you. Go home and don't come back to Ymir again. Next time, we'll show no mercy. Oh boy, is it already after 1? Phew, there they go. That's the end of that, I suppose. Hopefully they've learned their lesson. I think that should stop them from coming back to the village anytime soon. Anyway, good work, guys! I see. So the culprits were monsters then. I can't believe we didn't notice that on our own. I know. I wouldn't have been anywhere near as frightened if I had known that it was only a few monsters roaming around. They had camouflaged themselves in the snow, so I can't blame you for not noticing. Yep. It was a nightmare, too. It was nighttime, too. Still. Is this the first time the creepy sheep like those have caused trouble here? Well, they do make their way into the village from time to time, but appearing night after night like that, pretty sure that's a first. As far as I could recall, it is. Cryptids appearing, monsters behaving strangely. Just what is happening in this country? That's a very good question. Though not one we can answer at the moment. There's still too much we don't know. Yeah, that's true. Well, at least we solved that mystery. Now all that's left to go is to go to our rooms and to get a good night's what's with the awkward silence? Oh boy, you really need to ask? I hope you aren't seriously suggesting that you've forgotten. But if you are, we have ways of making you remember. Oh. I do feel that may have been more than a little inappropriate of you. Time to repent. Aw, poor Reen. And then Reen died. 500 Sepith Mass. AP increased by 2. Free heals! Lol, indeed, Black Rose. Lol, indeed. Also, technically that means the day has advanced. Sir. It's funny and a cute side story. True. Okay, before I actually call it for the night, I'm going to look up student information. There are more people that I can recruit. Monk, still in Guerrilla. East Celtic Highway. Formed a resistance group with another second year's site along East Trista Highway. Oh, East Trista. Gotcha. Valadio Dorothy. Formed a resistance group with other second years signed along the North Kreutzen Highway. Well, there are some places that we'll have to go to next time. But for now, it is 1:10. I've been at it for almost 2 hours now. That's my first save. Well, technically not the first save of the scene of the stream. Might as well have been. It is time for bed. But first, who do we raid? That's the question of the night. Do you have any suggestions / requests? Black Rose, I don't know who else you have, or who else you follow this late at night. Yeah, I know you have 5 more houses. Ooh, wait, Neko's doing Gauntlet? Yeah, she is. Ooh. Gauntlet is fun. Gauntlet will be... Yeah, I know you meant hours, Black Rose. I know. But it's fun for me to make fun of your typos. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Neko-chan. As per usual, you can use this message to go and send her some love. If you're watching and you're not in my Discord yet, !Discord will take you right there. Follow me on Blue Sky. And if you want it, if you notice the big glowing thing in the upper left corner, Switch 2 goals. I'm trying to build up some money to buy myself a Switch 2. as an incentive to you guys, if I manage to get the money before the Sky remake comes out, if I get like $100, I'm gonna play the game day one. If I make $500, which is the full price of the Switch 2 bundle, I'll be playing that game on Nightmare mode. If you want to see me be a complete dumbass when it comes to playing this game, you can do that. But only if we reach the full price of the bundle before the Sky remake comes out. It's up to you, chat. Anything else to say? Anything else to say? I don't think so. I don't think so. I should probably make an exclamation point Kofi. But for now, if you want more details, we can go exclamation point Switch 2. Nope. No, we can't.